Hey friends, and welcome back to Mrs. DeVita's art room. Today in the art room we are going to be drawing baby crocodiles. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to put your paper the horizontal way and grab whatever selected drawing utensil you may have. And we're going to start over to the left or the right side. I'm starting on the left side today. And I'm going to start with my baby crocodile's eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to come about to the middle of the paper. And we're going to make an upside down little U shape like so. Come back down the bottom side and do like that. So we have almost like a lemon shape. You can see that. And they have almost like a cat eye. Just make a little sliver of a line in the middle there. And on the top and on the bottom, we're going to follow along the contour of the eye shape and make some eyelids. We're working on an eye like this. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come up to the top of the head. Now remember, we're making a baby, so we don't want it to be too large. We're going to do, it kind of follows that contour of the eye again. And we're going to kind of bring it down, almost like a roller coaster line, like that. Okay, got it? We're going to come down and we're going to do his snout. It's going to kind of bump back up. It's going to go up, 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 down, and up again. So we got that little bit of a snout. It's like a little roller coaster line, like I was just saying. All right. Now we're going to come back. Go kind of to the edge there. And if it looks like it's not long enough, you can always go back. And we're going to come back around and go in a little bit. If you can see that. All right. And he can look like a bit of a friendly little crocodile if you want. We're going to go back down. And we're going to go around. So we're going zip. It's the wavy line that kind of follows around. And that is the top. We're going to make him a little bit of a nostril. And over here, what we're going to do is we're going to make one more little hump. And that is going to be the other side where the eye is on the other side. We're not going to see the eyeball on that side. But we're going to see that little bump where the eye would be. Now we're going to make his bottom jaw. Come in. Come around. A little bit of a wavy line again. This one looks a little smaller than the last one I drew. And that's okay. Maybe he's a little younger. Some teeth sticking out. A lot of times, if you do go and look at a picture of a crocodile on the internet, if you Google a crocodile, you'll notice that they have smaller teeth right in front, and then their teeth progressively get kind of larger and smaller. So, and I apologize, I'm not a crocodile expert, but so we have our head where it comes up. We're going to work in the back of his head. Got a crocodile head. We're going to come down. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the top of the head. We're going to work on our crocodile's back. We're going to come down from the head, and then we're going to go back up again. So we went down and then back up. All right. What we're going to do, once we get to this end part here, we are going to start, if you look right here, we're going to start and we're going to do the tail. See, I ended right down about here. But what I'm going to do is to start my tail, which kind of whips around, I'm going to start kind of at the top here. And I'm going to bring kind of a curved line down like this. Do you see what I just did? And again, I'm keeping my lines kind of sketchy. You guys can see that. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down and around once again. Because his tail is kind of like looped over or curled over. It's kind of bent. You can see that. So that's what I have going on right here. Working on that tail. So I curved it around. Okay, and we're not going to do all those details in the back just yet. We will get to that in just a moment. So we have his, we're gonna make his belly. Next we're gonna work on his belly part. We're gonna come right underneath his head. And we're gonna come down. Gonna do like a line just like that. And then we're gonna come right here. We're gonna make, you don't see his whole entire leg. We're gonna make a foot that's kind of sticking out. We're not gonna see that back leg all the way. We're just gonna see part of it. Do you see what I just did? 3 kind of sharp toes. You can make the claws in there if you would like. Not getting into too much detail right now. And I've got my belly kind of curving around. Now what I'm gonna do is I wanna work on this leg right here. So in order to do that, I'm gonna come up right about where his little chin or jaw is. I'm gonna make almost like a backwards C line. Kind of a curved, kind of bumpy backwards C. Do you see what I just did? And I'm gonna kind of come in, make a line that kind of faces that, that's slightly curved. All right. This is a little bit more of a difficult drawing, and that's okay. Kind of looks like he's flexing. It's like flexing crocodile. And then we're gonna come around. And we're gonna make those claws again. You can make a little webbing in between if you want to. All right, got it? This is where his little belly is gonna be. And we have to do, we are not gonna see that other leg on the opposite side. You can have some of the little toes showing if you would like to, but we're gonna come in and do the back leg. The back leg is gonna be slightly shorter looking. So we're gonna come and do kind of like a very slightly curved C to the back part of the leg. See that, what it just did? Curved line, like that. And you can stop the video at any time, kind of catch up. Come around. Now on his back leg here, he is actually going to have 4 toes. And this looks slightly different than my other crocodile, but that's okay because I like it that everything that we draw looks very unique. Doesn't always look exactly alike. Again, just like us, no two exactly alike. We're gonna come in. I'm gonna show what we can on his little belly here. We're gonna do that. See what I just did? Just did his little belly. And I can do a little bit of, remember we talked about cross hatching when you do lines and you do one line one way and then you go back the opposite way. So we have some cross hatching to make that texture on his little crocodile belly. All right. Now we're also gonna do on his back here. They have very scaly skin there. So we're gonna do some lines. We're gonna do some lines on there, on his little, slide this over here a little bit so you can see. And you can come back in and do as much texture and wrinkles and detail on your crocodile as you would like. Again, I'm just drawing it kind of quickly so that you guys can get the idea here. So I've got this scaly back. Draw little lines. I can draw lots of details. They have a lot of wrinkles around the eyes. Very scaly. Lots of lines on the claws and all that. My crocodile did here actually put spots on. If you Google crocodiles, a lot of times they do have those patterns with black or very dark brown spots on them. So if you want to, after you get finished drawing, if you want to go in and look before you color or paint, if you want to go back in and look at it, you may do that. So I can, you know, if I want to do spots or something on them, I may. All right. And I believe that we have all of our details. We have our teeth. If you want to make him up on a rock or something, you can make him look like he has crawled out of the water onto a rock. You could do some plants behind him. So we have our baby crocodile here for today. And again, you can take your time with him, come back in, give him some wrinkles, give him some scales, however you want to do it. And there you have it, folks. Bye. Have a great time. See you next time.